Okay, so we're going to move on now to lesson C, all right, in our book. But before we go any further, let's do a recap. Let's review what a gerund is. Remember, we talked about gerunds in Unit 1, so and we've been using them, but I just want to make sure that we remember what they are, right? So a gerund is the base form of the verb plus ing. All right. Gerunds often follow verbs that talk about preferences. Okay. So remember, we don't use gerunds all the time. We usually use gerunds when we're talking about preferences. All right. Use a gerund like a noun. All right. So it's the verb plus ing, but because we're using it as a part of speech, right, we're not thinking about it as a tense, right? We're not thinking about it as present present continuous. We're thinking about it as part of speech. So the gerund is like a noun, okay? The example is I love swimming, okay? So I, the noun, love. Love is the verb, right? And that tells about our preference, okay? I love swimming. Swimming is now is the swim plus ing, but it's now a noun. It's a thing. Okay. Gerunds often follow these verbs. All right. So avoid, enjoy, like, hate, mind, dislike, love, prefer. Okay. And these verbs talk about our preferences. All right. Let's move on. Let's turn over to page 88. All right. So if you have any problems or any questions about gerunds and how we use gerunds, let me know. All right. Or you can review Unit 1 and try to figure it out yourself. If you need help, let me know, and we can talk about it. All right. We can talk about it in our Zoom meetings, or you can shoot me a question on WhatsApp or my email. Okay. Page 88. Lesson C. Gerunds after prepositions. Okay, so we talked about gerunds. Okay, now let's talk about using gerunds after prepositions. We use them in questions and answers. All right, let's read here. In, of, about, and for are examples of prepositions. We often use prepositions in phrases with adjectives. For instance, excited about, interested in. And verbs, think about. Gerunds often follow these phrases. A gerund is the base form of the verb plus ing. Okay, so gerunds often follow these phrases. Excited about, swimming. Interested in, running. And verbs like think about, driving. Okay? Let's practice our questions and our answers. Here's a question. What are you thinking about? Answer, I'm thinking about buying a car. Question, what is she afraid of? What is she scared of? Right? What is she afraid of? Answer, she's afraid of losing her job. Right? Afraid also means scared. So she's scared of losing her job, or she's afraid of losing her job. Question, what are they interested in doing? Answer, they are interested in applying for a loan. Okay, that word is applying for a loan. Phrases, gerunds, often follow these words: afraid of, excited about, famous for, good at, happy about, interested in, nervous about, sad about, thank someone. So thank John for, right? Think about, tired of, worried about. Okay? So to recap, gerunds after prepositions. We remember what gerunds were. Verb plus ing, right? But we use it as a noun because we're talking about parts of speech, right? Not tense, but parts of speech. And in, of, about, and for are examples of prepositions. Okay? Afraid of, interested in, thinking about. We often use prepositions in phrases with adjectives. Remember what phrases are, right? In Unit 6, we talked about phrases. They're very short. Excited about, interested in, right? Very short. And verbs, think about. These are phrases. Think about. Gerunds often follow these phrases. Okay? A gerund is the base form of the verb plus ing. So that is gerunds after prepositions, questions, and answers. So we see what they are. Let's practice. Page 88. 2. Practice. Complete the sentences. Use the correct form of one of the words below. Okay? So let's talk about these words in the gray, in this gray oval here. The first word, apply, find, get, lend, make, move, open, pay, spend, start. Okay? First one is done for us. I'm worried about paying interest on my credit card balance. I'm worried about paying interest on my credit card balance. Okay? So that one is done for us. Let's take some time and do 2 through 10. And then we'll come back and I'll share what I have and let's see if we both got them right. All right? Okay, so let's go over our answers and see what we got here. The first one, of course, was done for us. I'm worried about paying interest on my credit card balance. Number 2, Rob is afraid of getting into debt. Getting into debt. He pays for everything with cash. Getting. Get plus ing. Number 3, have you thought about opening a checking account? Opening a checking account. Open plus ing. Opening. Number 4, Elizabeth is happy about finding an apartment she can afford. Finding an apartment she can afford. Find plus ing. Finding. Number 5, Elena is excited about starting classes at the community college. Starting classes at the community college. So that's start, oh, here we go, start plus ing, starting. Number 6, I'm tired of making payments on my car. Making payments on my car. Make plus ing, making. Number 7, Franco isn't interested in applying for a loan. Applying for a loan. Apply plus ing. Number 8, thank you for lending me money for school. Lending me money for school. Lend plus ing. Lending. Number 9, we're thinking about moving to a nicer neighborhood. Moving to a nicer neighborhood. Move plus ing. Number 10, she's famous for spending a lot of money on clothes. Spending a lot of money on clothes. Spend plus ing. How did you do? These are what I had. If you had any trouble with that, let me know. Okay? Gerunds after prepositions. So we have the prepositions. Worried about. Paying. Gerund. Afraid of. Getting. Thought about. Opening. Happy about. Finding. Excited about. Starting. Tired of. Making. Interested in. Applying. Thank you for. Lending. Thinking about. Moving. And famous for. Spending. Okay, so hopefully you got those right. If you have any questions, let me know. Okay, let's move on. So, we've talked about using gerunds after the preposition, prepositional phrase, and we went over some examples and practiced. Now, let's practice and communicate. Let's talk with a partner. Ask and answer questions. What is she happy about? That's the question. Answer. She's happy about opening a checking account. Opening a checking account. Okay? So here we have 8 pictures. Okay? First one is a woman at a bank. Second picture, 2 people talking in front of a computer store. Number 3 is a man sitting at a table looking at an overdue bill. Another picture here, number 4, excuse me, number 4 is a man looking at a brochure about a technical school. Number 5 is a woman online for something. Looks like a deposit withdrawal, so she's online at the bank. Number 6 are 2 people, man and a woman, looking at a car that is for sale, a blue car that is for sale. Excuse me. Number 7 is somebody who is thinking about a lost phone. And the last one, 8, looks like someone driving on a snowy road. Okay, so let's practice. What is she worried about? That would be the question. What is she happy about? She's happy about opening a checking account. What are they thinking about? They are thinking about buying a computer. What is he worried about? He is worried about being in debt. What is he interested in? He's interested in studying auto mechanics. What is she tired of? She's tired of waiting in line. What are they excited about? They are excited about buying a new car. What is he sad about? He's sad about losing his phone. What is she nervous about? She's nervous about driving in the snow. Okay, so how did you do? Check your answers. Let me know if you have any questions on those. Let's move on. Okay, so let's communicate. Let's continue to communicate. Number 3, work in a small group. Ask and answer questions. So we're going to ask and answer questions around these phrases. Okay, these short phrases. So let's go through these phrases first and find out how they sound and how to pronounce them. Okay. First one is afraid of. Afraid of. Next one is excited about. Excited about. Next one is happy about. Happy about. The next one is responsible for. Responsible for. Going to the bottom row. Bad at. Bad at. The next one is good at. Good at. The next one is interested in. Interested in. And the last one is tired of. Tired of. So, ask and answer questions. Here's an example. Here's a question. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? B. I'm afraid of spending too much money. I'm afraid of spending too much money. Another question could be, what are you excited about? What are you excited about? I'm excited about reading a new book. I'm excited about reading a new book. What are you happy about? What are you happy about? I'm happy about spending time with my family. I'm happy about spending time with my family. What are you responsible for? What are you responsible for? I am responsible for teaching this class. I am responsible for teaching this class. What are you bad at? What are you bad at? I am bad at singing songs. I am bad at singing songs. What are you good at? What are you good at? I am good at humming songs. I'm good at humming songs. What are you interested in? What are you interested in? I am interested in teaching English. I am interested in teaching English. What are you tired of? What are you tired of? I am tired of staying at home all the time. I am tired of staying at home all the time. Okay, so now it's your turn. You can come up with some good questions and answers using our phrases and our gerunds. And let's share them with our other classmates during our Zoom meetings or in our WhatsApp classroom. All right? All right, so let's move on.